Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie. I have a Hobby Lobby haul and a small thrift haul for you guys today. So we'll just go ahead and get started with the thrift haul. It's not real exciting, but it's just a few things that I wanted to show y'all of what's out there and kind of the prices that I'm seeing. Through the week, I went to Charlotte. I get week or monthly. I get monthly infusions for my lupus, and I go to Charlotte to do that. So after leaving, after leaving there, there's a Salvation Army down the road from there that I always stop at because I usually find really good finds there. This time wasn't so much, but I found a few things. I hardly ever leave with nothing. So we'll go ahead and I'll share what I got with from there. So I did get this. It's a NLT Illustrated Study Bible. It is a heavy duty Bible. Look at that. That is huge. It is really interesting, and I am trying to remember. I know they just have a set price. I don't have my receipt from there, so I'm not quite sure. I know they just have a set price for their books, and I want to say, it's less than $2. It might be $2, but I can't remember. But anyways, it literally has like these cool illustrations in there. So I'm kind of excited. I want to get into doing some more Bible study at home, maybe with my son, maybe just me. But anyways, I just thought this would be a nice addition to any kind of study that I do. I can go and look it up in this one and just see if there's any more context to things, because sometimes context helps as far as um, it helps as far as like what was going on in the region at that time, to kind of understand some of the stuff in the Bible. So, anyways, or just like geography or customs or whatever. Anyways, I just thought that was a great find and I couldn't leave it there. So I grabbed that. I did grab these white capri pants. These are just the Chaps brand, but they look brand new, y'all. I don't if they were ever worn, they sure didn't do much because they feel like stiff, like brand new. So, anyways, and these were $6.99. So I thought that was a good price. They were perfect size. I wasn't even looking at clothes; they were just on the end of a rack, like somebody had set it back, and decided not to get them. But I could use that for my, like I said, on Monday we're going to Charleston for a little vacation for 4 days, and I was like, that would be perfect. I've got some tops that I could wear that with. So my son did pick up. He was totally into the Ben 10 series. I don't know if you know anything about it, but it was on Cartoon Network. So he picked up the Ben 10 DVD. It's in decent condition. It's volume 1, Alien Force. We don't have a lot of DVDs. We got rid of them. But we did buy a DVD player from Goodwill a while back. That was brand new. And I just thought, it would be good to have that in case anything ever happened. And like, I don't know, to have the DVD player to watch stuff on. Do you guys use DVD players still? I don't. Ours isn't hooked up, but we have it if we want it. I did pick up one more book, and it was the Phil Robertson. Is it Phil Robertson? Yeah, with Mark Schlabach. Schlabach. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyways, the Duck Dynasty guys. My dad really liked this guy, and he passed away recently. Um, my dad always liked him, so I don't think he's ever got his book or anything. So I thought I would grab it, if you want to read it or just kind of look through it. It looks like it's pretty easy read. But it's just the happy, happy, happy book. And I want to, like I said, my dad's hard to buy for. And so I saw that and I was like, oh, he might like that. So there's that. I also found these. These were brand new. They were $1.99 a piece. They are just some floating shelves, and there was 3 of them. They were $1.99 a piece. So I got these to go in my son's room because boys his age, he's 11. They collect, you know, Lego figures. What are the other things? Funko Pops. He's got all kinds of little things to display. And he is into anime, so I got these to hang on his wall. He could display some things on those. And then the other thing, I'm hoping that this thing works. It looked pretty good condition. It is a thermometer slash clock. It does have the hands in here. They did have those taped on. And then it has a battery thing. It all looked pretty good condition. And so I'm hoping, y'all. Anyways, I wanted to hang this on my back porch. I thought it was pretty, and it's metal, y'all. This is metal. And anyways, it was $5.99 for this. So I thought that was pretty decent price for a metal. It's pretty heavy duty. It's got a little metal hangers back here. I'm trying to see if, what does that say? I don't know. I can't read that, but it's something stamped in it. Anyway, I just thought this would be cool to hang on the back porch. And that is it. That's all I got for the thrift haul. And then I went to Hobby Lobby because I was looking for, I wanted a couple of wreaths like small wreaths. I have on each side of my bed, I have a painting. It's like a Native American painting that I had got from a estate sale in, what is that town? Somewhere in Oklahoma. Muskogee? I think that's where it was. We drove to Muskogee to get it. Anyways, I love the painting. It's like an oil painting that I got. It's a Native American. I'll have to show you guys. And then on each side of it, I've put up 2 like tobacco baskets, and they just look plain. And so I wanted a couple of wreaths to put in the middle of them. And so I went to Hobby Lobby, and they had a sale on some of their floral, was 40% off. So I got a couple of these little wreaths to go in each of the little tobacco baskets. I think it'll go pretty good with the picture as well. And these were, what does it say? Hobby Lobby's pricing is crazy. It was $10.99 a piece, 40% off. So these were $6.59 each. So I thought that was a pretty good deal for that. And then my son had, like we turned in this house, it has a formal dining room, which we are not formal people. So we're turning that into like a game room so that he can, if he has friends over, they can, hang out in the game room and play video games or watch TV or whatever. Anyhow, he got a black and white checkered rug to go in there. And I found this fleece blanket I thought would be nice to put in there on his little recliner in there. It's the Darcy and David's brand. It was originally $31.99, and these were 50% off. So it came to $15.99 for this. So I thought that was pretty good for, and it is, what is it's 50 by 60 inches. So I thought that was a pretty good buy for that. And then of course they have these spring and spring shop items they were 66% off. I kind of originally got this for my mom because she loves frogs, but she doesn't really have a need for this. This is a hose guide. And I do have a need for that. So I'm probably going to keep this for myself. But isn't he cute? He's a cute little thing. I didn't notice that was on. I don't understand what's wrong there. Anyhow, it was originally $16.99, and I got him. I wish they had more of these. I had got him for $16.99, 66% off. Where are you? $5.78. That's how much he was. And then the same sale was this for the spring. They had these little cooler backpacks, and it has little speakers, little Bluetooth speakers built in them, and you can charge them. And yeah, I'm like, where's the tag? So this was originally $34.99, and I got it for $34. I got it for $11.90. So I thought that was a pretty good price. And the reason I got it is because we are going to the beach in Charleston, and it's a little cooler bag and a little backpack, and we can bring a few drinks. We have a little radio, and just hang out on the beach for a day. And then it's just me and my son and my dog. This should be plenty of all that we need. Throw a couple snacks in there and drinks, and we can spend a few hours there. I'm not a big, huge stay on the beach all day long and do nothing else type person. So, I just need a little bit of time. And that will work out perfect. And then this was not, like anything special, but they had the Darcy and David's, it's, the little scented sachet. And I didn't realize you get 3 in these. I love these things. I put them in all of my closets. And it's always like nice when you open up a closet and you're like, like that smells so good. And you're like, oh yeah, I'll put one of those in here. Or a drawer, or I sometimes will set these. And this is what I got this for. I kind of want to put them under the seat in my car. It makes a really good scent in your vehicle if you do that. So a nice that you get 3. I think the ones that I buy at Walmart usually are only 2 in a pack. But anyways, and this one is black sand and cashmere, and man, it smells so good. It's not like your typical like fruity scent or anything. It's just real, I don't know, black sand and cashmere. It's different. I really like it. So I'm gonna probably. It says breathe deep and rich notes of nature's subtle wonders. Yeah, it's different, but it smells really good. They had a whole bunch of different ones. And these are $3.99, and this was full price. I think this was the only, it's under candles. It was the only full priced item that I bought. But anyways, that's my haul. That's all I got from Hobby Lobby and the Salvation Army. So if you guys like this kind of content, please like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you're notified anytime I upload a video. And I will see you in my next haul. Have a great day. Bye. Hey guys, I just wanted to drop in and let you know that I am part of the Fetch Rewards program. It is a app that you can download totally free. It never costs you a dime. You do earn 2,000 points to start out with by using my code U32TC, or go through this QR code on the screen. With this program, you earn points through scanning receipts. And like I said, it never costs you a dime. They do offer points also for downloading and playing games. So there's many ways of earning points, and you also can exchange those points to get gift cards for various stores. Any store you can just about think of, you can get a gift card for, including movies. They do, like Walmart, Target, all the big stores, Amazon. And then there's just so many ways of using your points. You can also donate your points to charities. So if you use my code U32TC or go through this QR code, you do get 2,000 bonus points to start out with. And I appreciate your support. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.